for everyone. It's
right.
the
I'd like to welcome our first guest.
Alex
It's a very
Show.
special guest,
Boo-boo-bow.
everybody. Please welcome my mother, Joanna Bowen.
Yeah! Mrs. Bowen, how are you?
Hi,
Oh. As you can see, she's wearing designer jewelry.
But she doesn't have Coach shoes.
That's
That's an
I
upgrade. You can
could
get the
use
jacket.
some new shoes, Jack.
yeah.
Mrs. Bowen, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. It's an honor to be here.
I want to personally thank you for giving us Jack. it was thanks to you. Without you, he wouldn't be here.
Very true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Which is a pretty good threat, too. You know what I mean? Yeah, we've all heard that one. I brought you in, I can take you out. All right.
And she's trying.
I think I've used that before. Yeah.
So, Jack, if you will, I believe,
Yeah.
Mrs. Bowen, you brought us
I
some
did.
stuff today.
This is some. Let's see. These are different things that my mother has
Right,
brought.
right.
I don't know if you want to
So,
go through these. Or
Well, I mean, you can.
this is a portrait
Oh,
I
this
did.
was a portrait. Yes.
This
was
looks
see
just
here.
like her, am I
lovely.
right?
Look at this. Dead on.
Yes.
Dead on. I actually, if I can just, Mrs. Bowen, you look great today. Mrs. Bowen, my gosh, you dressed up.
Yeah.
I've gotten lovely, lovely gifts. My sons, I have 4. They're all so generous.
Wait, this,
And-
Jack, was this last week?
That was.
Right.
Well, I thought it was an artist. Went through a phase. You know,
You went through a face?
a phase.
I think you said face. You went through a face.
It's possible.
It's beautiful. What else we got here?
Okay, so
Oh, this is additional proof of his generosity. this is a letter that he wrote his grandparents.
By the way, hold on, just so everyone
Yes.
knows, this is black. Excuse me, this is red, white, and blue.
Oh yes.
Jack, a very American letter to his grandparents.
I mean, like I
Yes.
said, I'm artsy. You know.
Artsy, artsy. Right. Dear Grandma and Grandpa, thanks for the envelope. I wish I could tell how I like it, but I haven't opened it yet.
Hold on,
I-
he's thanking them for the envelope.
Right.
Not for the letter.
Right. By the time this gets to you,
By the time.
right. I probably have opened it. I wish I could have sent you something a little better than a drawing and a letter, but I forgot to buy you something. The best I can do for now is wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Right?
Jack Bowen,
How thoughtful is that?
artfully designed.
I don't feel so bad about not getting a gift from you this year. Because if your grandparents don't get it,
Yeah.
I'm not getting
it's
anything.
true.
By the way, I like how I stutter in real life, you stutter in your writing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
It's true.
yes.
This is our dog.
Oh, this is
Scooter.
the dog. We have a great dog here. I can show you the dog here.
This is Scoot Magoot.
Scooter.
This is Scooter, everyone.
Scooter. Yes.
Scooter. Pictures of
When,
the dog.
when Jack
Dad of the
was
dog.
Jack was 10 years old, he decided that the Bowens needed a dog, and so he called all around. He made an appointment for me to take the boys to go look at a puppy. And when we got there, this guy had flown in from China with this dog.
That's right.
We have the paper back here.
This is her little
Right.
transfer. We framed it. We had it framed. Little
It's-
transportation.
It gave him permission to export 1 head of dog and bring it to Connecticut where we lived. And
Because Connecticut doesn't already have dogs.
Right.
Right?
Right.
I got to import them.
he
That's
had
right.
been managing a scooter factory, and so the boys got to try out all of the prototype scooters, and they got the dog, which is a spotted dog, and it was named Ming Ming. And as soon as we got in the car to drive off with the dog, they renamed her Scooter.
That's right.
And of
Couldn't have a
course,
dog named Ming Ming.
I
You
am.
know, it seems kind of racist. Come here,
Can't
Ming
do
Ming.
that. That's not.
I remind them often that this is Jack's dog. Jack, I'm going on a trip. Come take care of your dog, because the dog's at my house, and Jack went off for his life. So
Pursuant to American comedy.
now this is interesting. There's
You'll
a
see,
picture.
See if you can find me in there.
See if you can pick out which one Jack is. Got a little one. Making the camera guys work today. That's his girlfriend laughing, because she knows which one of the Muddy Muddy Boss Stones Jack is.
I was a little
That's
heavier.
Jack right here. That's
Right,
Jack
right.
on Alex's diet.
So
I look like
Okay.
Harry Potter in that
yes,
picture.
when Jack was a little boy, these are school pictures, which you
All
can
right.
take out of there.
still in the package.
Still
I
in
guess
the
that Jack
package.
gets it from you.
We didn't
Jack gets
actually
it from
frame
you.
all of them. But Jack was a dead ringer for Harry Potter, and actually was asked when he was 10 or 12, and at the mall, some people approached him and asked if he would give them his autograph, because they thought he was Harry Potter. So,
I just owned it. I was like, yeah,
Right.
you can have my autograph.
right. Fortunately,
Yeah.
his writing was illegible, so you couldn't really tell what he wrote. But
Just like the
and
real
we
Harry
have
Potter.
A good picture of you
This
here.
is a-
Let's look at this. This shows
wanna read
how
the
much
caricature?
you look. Right.
This is
Oh boy.
This is right.
A
The
lot of
Harry
stuff.
Potter. There we go.
that's. Oh, there's a little baby picture in there. You may have to take that out.
Yeah,
That was a
that's
fat
little
baby.
It's a little baby.
There's a bowling
I'll
ball.
leave it in there like that. Before and after.
That's right.
Before and
How he
after
started,
scooters.
what he became.
Guys, everyone.
Right. Oh, let's show the artwork.
You want to look at the art?
Look
I
like
told you I went through a phase.
Yes,
Alec.
I get beautiful artwork from Jack, from all my boys.
This is-
He's quite talented.
This
Does
is
it
very
go
good.
which way?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
So, I think he was, what, were you 24 maybe?
It coulda,
He was
look,
a little
maybe.
younger. Maybe a little bit younger. I don't. And this lovely jewelry that I treasure.
It's designer.
It's
you know?
designer. I mean, I also had lovely macaroni jewelry, but I couldn't. I think maybe that
You know,
got.
I have a chandelier that would go great with that. Now, I have a question. You told me a couple
Yes.
stories about Jack,
Yes.
and I would
Yes.
love if you shared one of them, especially the time that Jack was picked up by the police
Oh,
as a younger
Yes.
child. Sorry, I should.
yes. Right. Oh, that time. Well, it stands to reason when you've got 4 boys, sooner or later one of them's going to be coming home in a cop car. And Jack was the first one. He was 3.
That's right. Little tough guy.
He had a little pull toy, which was a wooden chicken, and he decided
Hold
to
on, hold on.
take it on a walk.
Let's not skip over the most important
Right.
part. Jack had a wooden chicken.
Right.
That was a pet.
He's
Yeah.
my pet. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Other people have little pull dogs, but he had a chicken.
So, I'm sorry, go
So,
ahead.
so he took it on a walk, and he took it on the same
To be
route
fair,
we
you-
took our dogs on.
To be fair,
Right.
you were busy.
I was busy. I was cooking your dinner.
Was it
Look.
chicken?
I had to go. Look, I had to go. Me and that chicken
That's
had to go on
right.
a walk.
So they went, and when I realized he was gone, and I went running outside, screaming, looking for him. He just came up in a police car. Hi, Mom.
So, why was he
That was
arrested?
it.
Was he trying to sell the chicken? Like, what happened? What's
I
in the
was-
chicken? No, you want to know.
I was very lucky. I
Leave my
didn't get
Trojan horse
arrested.
alone. Sorry.
He thought the police were his friends.
They were, for a time.
She taught me well.
For a while.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
right, till I burned that bridge, which I did.
We can possibly make that up soon. Chief of Police, we're coming at you.
That's
There
right.
you go. There you go.
Cool. So, how about the time that Jack got his bicycle?
Well, we have several bicycle stories, as most mothers do. But one time, he had just gotten a bicycle that he could ride. It was small, and it had training wheels, and he was about 4 or 5 years old. And he just took off. And we were looking everywhere. We had a babysitter coming. We wanted to go out. We were ready to call the police to search for him. And he came riding up on his bicycle. And of course, we're going, Jack, where have you been? And he said,
Let's just say I was at Jake's.
that's what he said.
To be fair, though, you shouldn't. If you didn't want me to experience the freedom of the open
Don't
road,
blame your mother.
you
Don't blame
shouldn't
your
have taught me
mother.
to ride a bike.
There
You know?
was no Jake. Mrs. Bowen, I really appreciate you being on here. Everyone, give a round of applause for Mrs. Bowen. Thank you so much. You are lovely. Thank you. Thank you.
So you can just send the award.
Send the award. Okay, yeah. Just make sure you open it.
Oh, Mom,
Yeah.
I love you. Happy Mother's Day.
Mrs. Bowen, everybody. Jack's mom. Jack's mom.